Hello everybody, welcome to a different sort of video. I haven't actually made a video in Elder Scrolls Online for a while. But I've just entered a garden I've been creating to a competition. I don't think it'll get anywhere. It probably won't really fit the bill of like a party space, a garden as a entertainment and party space, but I thought I'd let you look at it. You can form your opinion. So in Elder Scrolls Online, there's housing, and among the player houses is this one here in Alinor. Alinor's I'm not sure if it's quite the capital of Somerset, the province of Somerset, which is a high elf province, but it's certainly one of the bigger cities, because there are also cities over here. This Shimarine is fairly big, and a smaller city over here. I haven't even discovered it with this character. Lilandril. So there we go. Alinor Crest house, my house here. I've also got the inn room, but there's no garden with that. And this is the entrance. Going in. This is on the American server. Alinor Crest townhouse. So I'll just quickly rush through the house. This is my stables. I tend to put the stables just inside the front door there, given that horses can get underneath the sign without banging their heads. And this door is also similarly tall enough for a horse to come and go. Obviously no carriage. It need to be twice that width for a carriage. My juggler or jester, antiquarian. I haven't done any pathing for these characters, so they're just standing. Ah yes, it's Pumpkinhead, serving drinks. Isabel. Where's my banker? What have I done with my bank? Have I a banker actually? It might just be in the European server I have the banker, because I got most of my achievements on the European server. A nice little fountain I've created here. I'm going for harmony. A lot of my inspiration comes from Japanese gardens, because the trees in Elder Scrolls, well, particularly in the high elf areas, have a kind of Japanese topiarized or bonsai look about them. Definitely shaped. Ah yeah, here's my factotum commerce delegate, so it's a glorified merchant really, and a treasury. So he's doubling as a guard for the treasury. Dragon gold. Ha. Oh well, I'm going on. I'll come out of third person so I can get a better first person view of the house. My house is still a work in progress. I've got quite a lot to do to it still. A lot of furnishing required. So this is normally the player's bedroom up here. I've made it almost like a dormitory with 3 beds. I wish the beds were interactable, as there are in many other games like Fallout 4 and I think Fallout 76 as well. You can sleep in the beds. And also, in Fallout 4, there's the Lover's Perk. If you've got a companion that you're particularly close to. But there's a secret bedroom here, which I built. There you can see it. Because you can do that in this game. Ah, here we are. Through the curtain. Into the secret bedroom. Needs a carpet though. I just don't have as many furnishings on the American server, just because I simply don't play on the American server nearly as much as on the European server. So less of everything. I do like this house though. It appeals to my gothic tastes. An enormous fireplace. Here's the egg timer of Alkosh, where you can change the time of day. Which changes the lighting as well. The position of the sun relative to your house and garden. It only affects the exteriors, I think. I'm not entirely sure, but I think the interiors are possibly tied to the game time, whatever time it is in the greater game. I do like this painting. Again, it's very gothic. I think that's a college building in Lalandril, which is where that's Lalandril there. Ish, I think, is there? No, thereabouts. So the buildings are effectively on this island. Anyway, out to the garden, which is the object of this video. I've quite densely filled the garden, lots of plants, exotic and whatever, yes. Lots of lovely flowers and plants. Quite a restricted palette. Blues and golds and orange. And a fountain. There's a double fountain. I've incorporated 2 fountains here. Let's show me. I have to go into the the build mode. There's a Hagray Mist, which is, here we go. Alinor Fountain 4 ways. That's that one with the lion's heads and the basin. The other fountain is, if I can focus on it. I can't do, there's too much stuff in the way. But I've done other ones. Got the same effect here with this fountain. So that's an Alinor Fountain 4 ways. So by combining those two, I've made an 8 ways fountain. So this part is our water garden. Lots of water features. And of course seating. Some seating for views. To get a nice view. Again, I haven't done any pathing, so this Indrik is just standing here beside another fountain. There's another four-ways fountain, but it's combining two of these elsewhere fountains. Or elsewhere. I'm not quite sure how you'd pronounce that properly. But I quite like the effect, which is why I did it. It's a great big statue. Quite a dramatic statue. Here you go. Let's sit on the bench. I have other benches and so on dotted around. What could be up there? Another bench. What's the view like from this bench? Not too bad. If you want to see better views, stay tuned. Keep watching. I'm a bit disappointed that this water feature doesn't have any splashiness. No, it doesn't splash. I want the splash. Splash. A small Hercene sanctuary here. You can hardly see it because of the abundant foliage. Bridge over the stream and a path, but it only goes up so far before it's collapsed or stops. Anyway, vertical garden with vertiginous views. Meaning there's lots of high places which give you vertigo if you suffer from that sort of thing. So you can go right up there Get a view over the city. Just try out this bench briefly. What's the view like from here? It's quite nice. So I'm not sure it fits the category of a party space type garden, because it's probably best viewed solo, just exploring. Great place for hide and seek though. A little bench there. A little concealed bench where one might have quite a meditation. And this fabric's very tough. I wish there's a bit more give in it. If it bounced and so on. Like a giant trampoline. That'd be quite fun. That would be a party feature. A tramp. Oh, look at these planks. You can go that way or this way. I tried going that way, putting a plank up to that valley there, but you can only get as far as the wall before you hit an invisible wall. Whereas up here, you can go up here. I think there's a build ceiling though, which I haven't encountered here. Should be careful. Jumping up and down on a roof is maybe not a good idea. But you can see what I mean about the views and vertigo. Get quite a nice view of the town from up here. And down there's the marketplace, or one of the marketplaces. It has many of the crafting stations, which you'll be familiar with. Oh, don't jump! Don't jump! Ah! Oh, there's a ledge here. Ooh. Careful, does it? Mind your step. Mind the gap. And there's a chair here. For yet more views. Views at altitude. Not bad. I could take the easy way down, but that might be fatal. So, go back up. But the detail on some of these things is incredible. There's different texture models, like the texture model for the old general house is maybe not as good. If you look at the stonework there and the roof there, it's starting to get a bit pixelated, starting to see pixels. But then you get something like this or this, where the texture models are far more detailed. Look at that, it's exquisite amounts of detail. Yeah! What did I say about the danger of messing around on roofs? Like a silly ass, I fell off the roof. Get yourself killed doing that. Anyway, we've come down to here, so might as well walk the plank. Oh. So that's that plank that goes up to that part of the roof. I might put in more seating. I could have a seat there, a small bench or something there. Another one of these spires with a detail on it. Up on the roof. Well, there's almost room for a bench here, or possibly here. Or possibly here. A chair here. Up on the roof. I'm sure there's a song in there somewhere. Ooh, look at this view. So that's the palace building. There's some quest-related business up there, or in there, I should say, and in the courtyard in front. There's a view down into the market again. Whoa. Yeah, if you decide to stop watching it because you suffer from vertigo, I don't blame you. But I enjoy these views. I enjoyed the stimuli. But we are really at the build height limit. Can't go any higher than this. For instance, that's as high as I can jump. Yep, can't go any higher. But a nice place for a secluded dining room. Or you can have a little picnic out here on the roof, on your under the gazebo. But I'll see how this does in the competition. If I even come in third, I'll be pleased. I'm not sure if there are prizes for coming in fourth, fifth, or whatever. But it'd just be nice to get other people into my gardens, because that's something you can do in so Elder Scrolls Online. You can't do in Fallout 4, for instance. You can't bring other players into your built environments, into your houses. So you can only bring other people into them via videos, by making video tours of your homes and gardens and structures. But I hope you found it interesting. I hope you liked my garden. And if you did, give it a like, a thumbs up of the video. And I make many videos, usually on subjects related to building and furnishing and decorating, the creative aspect of games like Elder Scrolls Online and Skyrim and Fallout 4. Even Hogwarts Legacy, because there's quite a bit of building and creativity that you can do in the variants of that game, and I think it's going to have some possible DLC or definitely some updates in the near future. So I'll have to look into that for its creative potential. But thanks again for staying this far for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you want to see more of my videos. And ta-ta for now. Cheerio.